Good morning, Ms. Buchanan's Algebra 1A class. This is your test for Friday, the 30th, April 30th. Lines and word problems test. Write the slope-intercept form of the equation of each line given the slope and y-intercept. So I just want to read through this and give you some clarification. What you're going to do with 1 and 2, you are going to put these in y equals mx plus b, where the m is going to be the slope. And what's nice about these, she gives you the slope. All you're going to do is plug that in. You're going to write y equals this number, and then x plus, and then this is going to be your y-intercept. Now, because it's -5, you don't have to have plus -5, you just have -5. Same thing with number 2. You're going to write it in y equals mx plus b form. Write the slope-intercept form of the equation of each line. Okay, slope-intercept form, once again, is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. I would work backwards. I'd grab the y-intercept. Notice where this y-intercept is. It's right there. What does y equal? What number is that? That's going to be your b. And then the slope, you just count from point of intersection to another point of intersection. This one's going down, so it's going to be negative. So it goes down how many and over how many. That's your slope. Remember how to do that? Okay, number 4, you're going to grab this as your y-intercept right here. What number is that on the y-axis? That's going to be back here, your y-intercept. And then your slope, it goes up how many and over how many before the next perfect intersection of a vertical and horizontal line. And then 5 and 6, all you have to do is get y by itself on one side. So you're going to subtract 7x from both sides, and then you're going to divide everything by a -3 to get y by itself. For number 6, you're going to subtract an x from both sides, and then you're going to divide everything by a -6. Write the slope-intercept form of the equation of a line through the given point with the given slope. Looking at what you did yesterday or the day before, let me see here real quick if I can show you. Example, we use this formula, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1 in parentheses. And remember what I did? I just added a y1 to both sides. So you put your x here and you put your y here. So this is your x, this is your y. So, you're just going to put in your x1 and y1 in particular. X minus your x1. So you're going to have minus a -2, so that's plus 2 you're going to put there. And then you have plus your y1. So your y1 is going to be this 5, so plus 5. Okay? All right. B, you have your y equals mx minus x1 plus your y1. Now, you just plug those. This is your x1, this is your y1, and here's your slope. You just put that in for your slope, and you just work the problem out, okay? If you don't like the way that I manipulated this y1 over here, why then just, do what you were doing in class and use this formula, and you'll be good to go. Okay, for the word problems. It costs $3.50 to rent a room for a party. You also plan to hire a caterer that charges $9.29 per person. Write and solve a linear equation to find the total cost for 60 people to attend the party. So, you have to take into consideration 30 rooms to rent a party, or $3.50, sorry. And that's just going to be, all out. That's going to be your B, actually. So y equals mx plus b. So this is going to be your B. So you're going to put $3.50 there. And charges $9.25 per person. So you're going to have 925 as your M, is your slope, and 60 people is going to be your X. So you're going to take 925 times 60 plus the 350. That will give you your Y, the total cost. As a student council treasurer, you prepare the budget for your class rafting trip. Each large raft costs $100 to rent, and each small raft costs $40 to rent. You have $1,600 to spend. Write and solve a linear equation to find the number of small rafts you can rent if you rent 12 large rafts. So, you're going to set this up. Each large raft costs $100, and you have 12 large rafts. So, you have that 100 times the 12 plus, we don't know, small raft, 40 times, that's your X, this is your Y, times how many is going to equal, that's 1,600. Okay, so you're just going to solve for Y. So go ahead and multiply that, subtract both sides by that amount, and then divide by 40. 27, you plan to go snowboarding this weekend in Pennsylvania. The resort charges $15.75 per hour, in addition to $25 deposit to rent a snowboard. Write and solve linear equation to find the total cost to rent the snowboard from 8:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. So 8:30 to 12:30 is going to be 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 4 hours. Okay, so that 4 hours per hour, so you have that $15.75 times that plus that. That's going to give you, your solution. Brielle's piggy bank has all nickels and dimes. The total value of money in her piggy bank is $7.80. If Brielle has 66 nickels, write and solve a linear equation to find the number of dimes she has. So 66 times the 0.05, the value of a nickel, plus we don't know how many, so we'll have Y times 0.10 and equals 780. So you're just going to multiply that, then subtract that for both sides, and then divide by 0.10, and that'll tell you how many dimes she has. Okay, I really hope this was helpful, and good luck on this test.